A contemporary account of Squire Goodwin's hospitality towards travelers at the Midway stagecoach stop on Highway 11, at what's known now as the Blythe, Goodwin, Hagood Stagecoach Inn. From Greenville to North Carolina, Kentucky, and Tennessee, stagecoaches and carriages carried passengers and goods back and forth over the mountains, ultimately making their way down to the Charleston seacoast for export. Just before South Carolina Highway 11 enters U.S. Highway 25, there's a very large early American house known as the Blythe Goodwin Hagood House. It was the Midway stagecoach stop on this traveling route. The house dates from the 1790s, and the original part of the house, a log cabin, is still visible and strong. It operated as a stagecoach inn and way station from the 1790s on, but flourished under the management of John H. Goodwin from the 1840s till after the Civil War. It was under Goodwin's proprietorship that this Midway stage stop enjoyed its best prosperity. We're fortunate to have a first-hand personal account of one traveler's visit to Squire Goodwin's home, and a taste of the old-fashioned hospitality he received at this Midway stopping point between Greenville, South Carolina, and Asheville, North Carolina. The date of this traveler's account is October 1867. Starting from Greenville about 7 o'clock in the morning with a fine lunch for 8 persons, besides other good things, we expected to stop at some cool, shady spring in the Saluda Mountains, rest ourselves and our horses an hour or two, partake of the bodily comforts we carried with us, and then wend our way over the Blue Ridge. But arriving at Squire Goodwin's a little after 12, he insisted that the company should stop with him and take dinner, promising not to delay us more than 1 hour. As a foretaste of good things in store for us, he set out some of the juice of the corn, extracted antebellum, when there were no assessors and collectors of the Internal Revenue. It had a fine color, rich from age, surpassed only by its flavor. All partook of it: Baptists, Presbyterians, Episcopalians, Methodists, and all pronounced it good. Fine gold apples of a most luscious taste were also presented. Then dinner was announced, and such a dinner as can only be served up in these hard times at a country gentleman's house. What an independent man a rich, intelligent, and thrifty farmer is, all over the world. Turkeys, chickens, ducks, beef, mutton, and hams are his standby, with fruit pies, dumplings, honey, cream, and milk cool from the spring house. We thought the Squire a most worthy and fit representative of Greenville in the legislature, while partaking of his bounteous hospitality. Dinner was over, and whilst our horses were sent for, our pipes were loaded and a dish of politics discussed. With that kindness which had always characterized the Squire, he loaned us a double buggy and a fine pair of mules to ascend the mountain and use on our road to Asheville. October 1867.